on this special edition of Signal News Brief.
My chest was pounding, I was just in a lot of pain. I was trying to move, but I couldn't, and I was just really scared for my life.
A student revived by his peers becomes the heart of the game. See his story and big news for student athletes. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Signal News Brief. I'm Austin Dave. Today we take a look at a local athlete returning to the court after a personal tragedy nearly ended his life, and the measures being taken today to help protect other students. It was during a sideline talk with a teammate that trouble struck for Chibuzo Akante.
Mid-conversation, I felt dizzy and I just collapsed into his arms and went into cardiac arrest.
The Valencia High basketball player's heart suddenly stopped because of the quick thinking and training of 3 sports medicine students. A portable defibrillator was used to restart Akante's heart.
My chest was pounding, I was just in a lot of pain. I was trying to move, but I couldn't, and I was just really scared for my life.
And now, 2 years later, the 6'7" senior returns to the court. In a close game against crosstown rivals, Akante wasted little time tearing up the court.
To have the moment to play again, it just felt so good, and I just thanked them so much for saving my life.
And it's those precautions taken to save a young man's life that may have sparked a partnership between medicine and athletics. In 2015, Assembly Bill 2127 went into effect, mandating that if any player is suspected of sustaining head injury, they be removed from play. Now, the local hospital and school district are joining forces to provide people to enforce that law and to make critical medical decisions, like the one that saved Chibuzo Akante's life. Each high school in the Heart District will have an athletic trainer to oversee medical needs for each student athlete.
They understand the emergency situations, how to stabilize a fracture or dislocation. They know medical training as far as chronic conditions and acute conditions.
And they will call the shots when a player incurs a head injury.
They're there to just assess whether it is something that they can play through or practice through, or if they really should set out, and then be able to advise the coach so that the coach can concentrate on coaching and not be trying to be a medical professional that would make those kind of decisions.
With the hospital's trainers in place, the district can now better follow concussion guidelines and monitor the progress of injured players before allowing them to return to the game.
We have to make sure that they're being put through a series of paces, to make sure that they're coming back, that they're making progress before we just allow them to return to even to practice, let alone to play in the game.
But with access to trained medical professionals, officials say students like Chibuzo are better protected. The Valencia High seniors team went on to win 67-65 Tuesday night in a closely contested game. But it wasn't about defeating the opposing team. It was about a renewed lease on life and a new promise of enhanced medical attention.
It was just God's mercy, Him giving me the strength and the energy to do this all, and just trying to win a game for my team. It's not about me. It's not about me proving anything. It's just about me having fun with my teammates with this last season of high school.
For Akante, it's not over. It's just the beginning.
A lot of people would say, man, I just hope you get out there one last time. And it just meant the world to me to have everyone supporting me and cheering me on.
If all goes well, a new athletic trainer will cheer the team on from the sidelines as early as next month. And today, officials announced the new plan to a crowd at the Heart District headquarters. Bobby Aholt has more.
Starting this school year, every school in the district, or high school in the district, has a sports medicine class.
It's the beginning of a new era. Heart District and Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital officials signed a deal to bring athletic trainers to all Heart District high schools.
The protocol that Joe's talking about requires a very, very close-up monitoring of the student on a day-to-day basis.
The deal will mark the beginning of a new partnership between the hospital and the school district.
It's obviously one of our priorities to make sure that all of our students are as safe and healthy as they can be.
Officials say the new plan will address California's new concussion regulations.
Future goal is actually to make sure that we work on injury prevention and management.
The district wants to prioritize safety for its 5,000 student athletes who participate in about 17 sports.
The coaches are really the ones that were saying we need some assistance. So the athletic trainer is the person that's going to be able to come in and kind of fill that gap and close the mesh of that safety net that's already in place.
And that does it for this special edition of Signal News Brief. For all of my colleagues here at Signal Multimedia, I'm Austin Dave. Join us again on Monday.